Kenneth Walker. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Dolphins and the Pats coming up next.
We are about 50. 2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try and throw for it here.
He'll get that one to Carter, complete.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes us up to the 47. This defense for the Pats, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Carter. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They run again with Walker. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Kenneth Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they They went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 22. Throwing Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 5 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Jones. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is sitting.
2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
And some room to run now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one caught by Carter. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Walker going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Walker once more. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
So their second touchdown this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Uses the stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back to Walker on first down.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
On second down, it's Walker.
And he's got some space here. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
With that run, double-check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
So the 2-point conversion trend continues, at least as far as trying runs goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points, and 2 out of 3, now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve, because normally it would be 21, wouldn't it?
And with the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't done it to scoreboard yet. And they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, they backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. Jones, another shot here after the pick 6.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd and 10, Jones. And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ken Walker.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins just continue to roll.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very simple similar to the backflip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB.
A touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Patriots are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and
10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
Dancing away at the 35.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here from their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
On third down, here's Walker.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
And Walker once more.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Lots of praise on this drive. Obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not
back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And they'll run again.
And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score.
Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a 3rd effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it out here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Johnston. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Well, they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here at 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Jordan Brooks able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Now Jones to throw on third down. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Jones throwing on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing again on second down. Jones. And this completes a Henry over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing on second and long. Jones. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.